I cannot believe Squid Game Season 3 is going to end this way. This is unbelievable. In today's video, I'm gonna be going over how the ending of Squid Game Season 3 can occur. A lot of people in the comments have requested me to do this idea, and I'm here today to give you guys that video idea. I'm gonna be speaking about the scene where Inho reveals himself to Ji-hoon all the way to Jong-ho escaping the island at the very end. Like and subscribe right now if you love Ji-hoon for good luck. It might just work. Alright, so I'm gonna be conducting the ending from when Ji-hoon gets called in to see the frontman. So let's add everything up to give you guys watching the best explanation. So towards the ending of the final trailer, we get to see at 1 minute and 24 seconds in the trailer, a red guard appear. It's the manager, and he tells Ji-hoon, player 456, he wants to see you. We know who the guard is referring to. He's referring to Inho, the frontman, the man Ji-hoon hates most on this planet, and now he's going to get the chance to meet him. A crazy fact that I know is going to occur for a fact is that when Inho reveals himself to Ji-hoon, it's going to be right before the final game occurs. I will speak more about that after what happens next now. In Squid Game Season 3 official trailer, towards the end, we get to see Ji-hoon entering the frontman lair. As he comes out of the elevator, he looks very focused and he knows what he's going up against. And then we see the frontman taking his mask off, then turns his head up slowly to show Ji-hoon who he really is. This is going to be an absolute shock for Ji-hoon since he saw the frontman as player 001 the entire time. Player 001 came into the games in Season 2. He was first showcased when he did the last vote, which was the most intense voting scene. When he turned around, it shocked the whole Squid Game world. Ever since then, Player 001 tried to get close to Ji-hoon, acting like this great innocent guy that beat up the bullies and cared for others. And Ji-hoon? He fell for it completely. While Inho was learning more about Ji-hoon's plan and strategy. So, when Inho reveals himself to Ji-hoon, it won't just be any ordinary shock to see a random man. It will be the man that fooled him completely, which could give Ji-hoon a complete heart attack. The director of the show, Ha-won-dok-yeok, stated that this scene will be the most intense emotional scene in Season 3, and I completely agree with him. And a shocking theory that I want to include is this could be the same scene that Inho asks Ji-hoon if he wants to take his spot to become the next frontman. That's why he's so comfortable revealing himself to Ji-hoon finally, but I'm guessing Ji-hoon declined the offer, and that's why he continued to play the final game. There's even a photo of Oh Il-nam asking Inho if he wants to become the next frontman. The theory I have about the frontman asking Ji-hoon to become the next frontman is a very valid reason because of what Inho encountered with Oh Il-nam. It happened before, so why can't it happen again? This could very well be Ji-hoon's journey as well. So, as I was saying before the final game, the director did also say that the final game will occur after Inho does reveal himself to Ji-hoon. So what does this mean for Ji-hoon exactly? Ji-hoon is going to have to face the last deadly game while having in the back of his mind Inho revealing himself to him, which could catch him off guard completely and make him flop the final game. I know Ji-hoon is a strong player and he is determined, but this is another level of shock. Ji-hoon will either use this shock to end the games more thoroughly, or it will make him lose his mind. But I believe Ji-hoon will follow through eventually. So after this intense scene occurs, what's next? The final game. And it was actually showcased to us in the final Season 3 trailer. We got to see a clip that wasn't shown in the official trailer or the teaser, only the final trailer. And that was a player stepping on a button. It's confirmed that this will be the final game, and I believe there will be 5 finalists involved in it. But first, let's talk about how this game actually works. First of all, I want to say the player stepping on this button is actually Ji-hoon. I say this because before the player steps on the button, the past is being shown of Ji-hoon tying his shoe when he was a kid, and also in Season 1. It's no coincidence this clip was shown just before the player stepped on the button. It was all leading up to that. And the final game is going to be Squid Game. the original game in Squid Game. And there's going to be a big twist involved, and that's the mechanics that are going to be involved in the game. That's really going to change the whole game of Squid Game. And now, let's talk about the finalists that are going to be included in the final game. The first player will be Ji-hyun, of course, since he's the main character, and we can see him in the finalist suit at the end of the trailer. Lee Mi-young-gi as well, since he's gonna have the biggest character arc development in season 3, and even the director stated that. Kim Jun-hee, since she's pregnant and the frontman will have a soft spot for her and doesn't want her to die, since Kim reminds him of his past wife. Min-soo will be the most unexpected one, but because the director wants to showcase Min-soo from an innocent scared boy to a man who's changed by the upcoming games and wants the whole audience to be unexpected by it. And the final finalist included will be Cho Hae-won-ju, since he's proven to been able to fight very well multiple times and has military knowledge and the confidence that many people lack in the games. He's definitely a player that I'm going to be rooting for the most in the games. I also believe that Ji-hyun is going to have something planned for the final game, because he knows who the frontman is now, and Ji-hyun is aware that Inho knows he rejected his offer, so he needs to act quick if he wants to take the games down. While all this is happening with the final game occurring, something else is going on and it's so crazy. Jong-ho breaking into the VIP's room. While the final game is being occurred, Jong-ho will break into the VIP room with a gun. We get to see this clip in a teaser. First the VIPs are being shown, then Jong-ho breaking in. We definitely know that this room is the VIP's room, since we got the behind of scenes of how the whole VIP room looks. This is going to be absolutely crazy because Jong-ho has a massive gun with him and the VIPs are armless. What I'm about to tell you guys next will shock you because we got a new clip in the final trailer and I can correlate this with Jong-ho. I believe that when this scene occurs where Jong-ho breaks into the VIP room, he will shoot at least one VIP, most definitely, and then he will try escape the island as fast as possible. He won't just kill one and leave straight away. He may want to bomb some areas in the island to leave a mark, but after this, he will need to escape as fast as possible. In Squid Game Season 3 final trailer, we got to see a clip of some red guards on a speedboat and they're shooting at something. Then we see another boat speeding away from the guards shooting at it. I believe the person driving this boat that's trying to escape is actually Jong-ho. I know we can't see the driver, but Squid Games wants to keep that question for the audience. It makes sense that Jong-ho is the person driving the boat fast away from the other boat. This is going to occur in one of the last scenes of season 3, right after he's done some major damage to the island. Some people believe that this scene is where Jong-ho and his crew members were on the way to the island, but this makes no sense at all because Jong-ho and his crew members were on a different boat before approaching the island. Where did Jong-ho get the speedboat on the way there? That just doesn't make any sense. It was definitely a boat from the island when he tried to escape at the very end. Now for Ji-hyun and the frontman. I can't exactly explain what's gonna happen to them yet. I don't have too much information on that, and I want this theory to be as accurate as possible, so I won't make any assumptions in this video for you guys watching. I only want to give you guys the most accurate answers as possible. Will the frontman die? Or will Ji-hyun become the next frontman? Let me know down below what your opinion is on that. I really want to know, guys. Squid Game Season 3 is out in only 11 days now. It's so crazy, it keeps coming quicker and quicker. I feel like since I'm daily uploading, it's definitely making things go by way quicker. Don't you guys agree? And I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I'm really trying to push as much theories out there as possible for you guys watching. And just to let you guys know, I'm doing a huge stream for the upcoming season 3. So definitely watch out for that. I just need to figure out when this season is going to be released. But definitely let me know before then what other videos I should make for you guys watching. I always take your guys' ideas into consideration. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I will put my recent video in the middle of the screen right now as well. If you want to check that out, you most definitely can. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out and take care everyone. Goodbye.